First of all, just tell us about your presentation here and the message you were sharing.
The message was that we are trying to fight against carbonization of our air quality around the airports and the cities around the airports, and we are developing a European project called Dair, 10 cities of Europe with an airport, Vienna, Leipzig, Eindhoven, Barcelona, and so on. And we are trying to reduce the CO2 working with the airport and working with the public authority of transportation, because we have realized in the European studies that the 50% of the CO2 in an airport comes from the airport itself and the airport activities and the transport to the airport for the passengers and for the workers.
For years, people have been talking about making airports sustainable, environmentally friendly, and a lot of people saying that's not possible. And you can't always balance out what happens in an airport. But do you think you can?
I think we can work not to get worse. This is the situation, and we have to accept that any human activity makes a result in nature. But we have to think if the nature can accept that, can live with that, and I think we should work on that, because it's not only for us, it's for our children, and it's possible. And in this world, we cannot tell our children, you know, you are not going to move from this town and you are going to take hours and hours to go to Paris from Barcelona. This is off time, so we have to work hard on that, and I think we can do it. It's like 200 years ago to tell the workers, you are going to be a worker, but you are going to have holidays and you're only going to work 8 hours. People would have thought you were crazy, that the world will crack. And no, we will not crack.
And what was the key thing that you were trying to share here, and the key message that you were trying to put across?
That technology is going hard to get this result, to put down the CO2 footprint from airport and airport activities, but it has to be too at the same time a very political push, and this is important because it's going to be every day it's going to be the price of the electricity and the price of oil altogether very high, and it's going to be very connected with political changes in the Middle East and other countries, so it's very important for our economy to get green efficiency.
And explain why it's important to come to Passenger Terminal Expo and to the conference here to talk about what's happening in Barcelona.
Because this is the key place to be. Here is the forum where people, politicians, technicians and CEO from airports are working together, and we share ideas. Sometimes there are ideas that you think, well, this I have not now the time, I have not probably the money, but it's important, and everyone is going now to work hard on that line, because it's connected, as I pointed before, with energy. And energy in Europe is 30% of the general cost of any activity, economic or social, that you can develop. So it's the next step, it's there.
And you're impressed with the conference and the type of people you have here and the type of discussions that go on?
Yes, indeed. It's very, very interesting, and it's impressive how many people and how many debates are at the same time, how you can share that with a lot of people at the same time. And 3 days I think it's good enough to share.
And of course, Passenger Terminal Expo goes to Barcelona in a year's time, and important to talk about some of the things you've described that are happening at Barcelona, and also a really important time to bring an event like that into Spain.
Yeah, I think it's very important. Barcelona is a worldwide city for conference and seminars. We have, for example, the most important one of mobile, and it's a city that can show how an airport, talking about airports and terminals, an airport just 5 kilometers of downtown, it's really green, connected with the environmental around. There is lakes and there is natural areas, and it's very well connected by train, metro and bus. So I think Barcelona is the right place to have the next year the conference, so I hope to be there with you.